Ash, Ladsy and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Then we caught the house on fire.
No, they don't shake hands anymore, so when everyone was down, I went down to introduce myself, stuck my fist out, and I was telling everyone to fist me.
Dumbass Anonymous.
Oh, I'm going to nominate myself.
Oh, you got a nomination?
Yeah, I'm nominating myself. And by the way, if you've done something dumbass this week, get on the phone, 13 24 10. But let's start with my dumbass move. So, as we've covered, I went and got very loose on a party boat. Yes, oh my God, I've still got the entry pass on my wrist.
Oh, you still got the Oasis wristband on?
I do. The tag of shame is on my wrist. And I'll admit, I'm still wearing the same makeup. I am so
Have you got some
crusty
tramp
today.
stamps on your wrist too from the nightclubs you visited?
No. Thankfully, I didn't do a
kick
crawl.
on? Yeah.
I had responsible people around me.
You could have easily, because where you docked there, like it was all happening in James Street still yesterday.
No, I know, and they did keep going,
was
but
going nuts.
thankfully, I have a job that starts early, and
Yeah,
that got me out of it. But you know what? When you get on the sauce, you should put your phone away because you shouldn't drink and post. I was just dancing up a storm and doing, like, everyone was videoing me and then sending me all the videos, and then I'm just like upload, not thinking anything of it.
Oh, yeah, the reload or whatever you
Or reshare.
reshared. Yeah.
That's a dangerous
That is dangerous.
game.
Yeah.
Don't do it, because I started to sober up late last night. I'm like, I'll watch my own story.
Yeah.
There was the most embarrassing dancing on the planet. And I've got, that's going out to hundreds of thousands of people. And I work so hard to be corpus mentis and come across as
that mean?
intelligent. It's
no,
the
I'm being
opposite of what I
serious. What
was.
does corpus mentis
You're not
mean?
corpus mentis if you don't know what it means.
When you've got all your faculties, when you're thinking clearly and you've got your
'cause for
shit
you,
together.
Yeah, what you post is obviously strategic.
It's my shop front.
Yeah,
yes,
right?
it's
So you
very
don't-
strategic.
You don't want to put your stuff out on Front Street, though, do you? If you're just dancing away on a boat.
But hang on, I'm having a look at it now, Nikki. Like
No, I've deleted some.
Oh, you've taken some down, have you?
And
I was
plus-
like,
have.
because you're dancing well here. You finished fourth in Dancing with the Stars, for crying
Yeah, I
out loud.
did,
It's like
but I
you're-
was sober for that.
Yeah, and also, like, you can't, and you're just reposting.
Yeah.
You can't hear. Like, sometimes
No,
you
can't
listen back,
hear.
and all of a sudden someone's saying something in the background which is far from appropriate. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, right.
Yes.
It could be anything they're saying.
Yeah, because you can show up other people because people are talking candidly.
Yes, exactly.
And you can get people in a lot of trouble. Thankfully, there was none of that. But yeah, so I had to delete some posts last night because I did
Right.
drink and post. And actually, towards the end of the night, one of my friends confiscated my phone and that she posted in my story.
Oh, no.
So my friends actually took my phone off me and said, "No, Nikki, no, go get in the back of the Santa Fe and have a nine-eye."
That's a good wing woman you got there.
Very, very good wing woman. Thanks, Melissa. Mind you, she was Cher and she was walking around without pants on for most of the night. But she had.
Oh, was she the bride to
common
be?
sense. She's the bride to be.
Yeah,
yes.
I saw that. Okay, that was Cher. Yeah, she rocked that pretty well. Everyone made an effort, though. I'll say that for the fancy
Yeah, all except for
dress.
Jeremy. He came as a miserable bastard who hates dress-up parties. That was
Iconic.
his costume.
Well, he nailed the look.
It's iconic.
He did. Anyway, 13 24 10. Are you a dumbass? What did you do?
The Ash, Ladsy and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Dumbass. Anonymous. Now, Nick out of Morayfield.
Oh, this will be
hang on,
good.
we got to do the thing first.
Gotta
Nick,
get in the
Nick, can
cone?
yeah, should we go into the cone? Hang on.
Hey,
Hang
how
on,
you
mate.
going?
Hang on,
I've
whoa, whoa,
kinda
whoa,
out of-
Hey,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, Nick. Hold fire.
Right.
All right, Nick.
I was a bit of a dumbass there. I kind of outed you before we went into the cone.
Said his name.
Do your thing, Nick. You know what you got to say?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a dumbass.
Yep.
Oh, hi, Nick.
We all know
We don't
that.
know.
Yeah,
what
it's
happened?
one of those. Been one of those weeks. Well, I got a new tyres fit on my car 5 days ago, and drove out of there. Car wasn't working properly. Fault codes, nothing working, telling me I shouldn't drive it. Got a mechanic around. Had to get a special computer. Probably spent $500, pulled wheels off, checked sensors. And then last night I parked on a flat surface where I've kind of been parking on a bit of an angle on my driveway, and I'm like, car's on a bit of a lean to the left. They've put 3 tyres one size and 1 tyre 2 inches smaller than the other 3. And it's taken me 5 days to figure that out.
No, that's not your fault, Nick.
Yeah,
that's
that ain't on you,
them.
mate.
It is their fault, but it's also my fault because it was so simple to just check the tyre size, and instead of spending all this time, I'd probably at least 10 hours of my time.
He's too
So
hard.
I'm definitely a bit of a dumbass.
I could go the rest of my life
Nick,
and
you're
check
not.
that.
Yeah.
No, you're not a dumbass. You go to specialists. It's like, going to a doctor and they remove the wrong limb and then
Yeah.
you blame yourself.
You're walking around.
That's why they
you're
check.
walking around
That's why
in
they check
circles
3
wondering what
times
happened.
before you go in.
No, take it back to where you got it from, mate,
Yeah.
and write them a stern email.
And you hold your head high, Nick. You are not a dumbass.
You have no right being here.
You need to stop going to shonky shacks out the back of Moray Field to get your car fixed.
All right, now let's move on. All right, introduce yourself to this dumbass anonymous meeting, please. Who have we got?
Hi, hi, my name's Tony.
Yeah.
And I'm
Hi,
a complete
Tony.
dumbass.
Hi, Tony.
Oh,
I was out on a secret catch-up with a male.
I like
and
this already.
I was sending pictures of what he'd left for me on the bed to my best friend. So it was a couple of photos. About half an hour later, I get a snap from my sister-in-law and my ex-mother-in-law saying, "What are you up to and where the hell are you?" I had posted it to my public Snapchat story, some adult toys and some lingerie.
Tony.
So I told them I was out with my lesbian friends and that's their hotel room.
Yeah, that's what I say.
That's a smooth
Yeah, I've never
save.
lived that down, unfortunately.
Your
I took it
lesbian
down
friends
pretty
put you
quick.
some lingerie.
Yeah. Well, I said it was theirs, so luckily my children didn't see it. They're adults.
What about your husband?
But they heard about it.
Your husband see
So
it?
lesson learnt, don't upload things when you're drunk.
No,
Or
thank
doing things you
you.
shouldn't be doing.
Exactly. You got to be so careful. Don't
And maybe
drink
wear
and
glasses.
post. Yeah,
Yeah.
do that too.
Yeah, well, you
Oh,
are
I
a
like
dumbass.
that, Tony.
You're not like
You're
the
a
other
dumbass.
person. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. No phones around on those rendezvous.
All right, we get out of here.
Let's get out of here. All right.
All right.
Have a great day.
You too, Tony.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Now, Mitch and Nikki, the three of us all have something in common in that we're all parents of boys. Yep. And
Yes.
you've got a daughter as well, Mitch, but you've also got 3 boys. Nikki, you got 2 boys. I got 3 boys. My youngest is 13, and yesterday I just had a conversation with Jo where I could tell she was genuinely shocked, and it was just like something or other happened where Archie said he was going off to the movies with a friend, and then I was like, "Oh, what movie are you going to watch? Because I can get you the tickets because I got a thing," and he couldn't answer, what movie.
Uh-huh.
And it just reeked of BS, and he went off with his mate, and I said to Jo, I went, well, what's going on, And,
So he didn't even take you up on the free movie tickets?
well, he was like, are we going to watch Superman? And it's on at 12. And I went, oh, where? Australia
easy.
Fair. Oh,
Easy.
Then we got on.
Got
it's
you
like,
covered.
Mate, it's not on. It's on at 1 o'clock. Oh, well, I'm not sure, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
I love that he's 13 and he's already
It didn't quite make
cheeky.
It didn't quite make sense. But and then Jode said to me, she goes, "Oh, I think maybe that
Going to pack fair just with chicks.
don't know, but then she goes through. She goes, I think it might be time for you to have that conversation with him." Right? And I went,
Yep.
What conversation?
Yeah, we never got that
Yes,
conversation.
and okay, well, this is what I'm getting at. She goes, she goes, the conversation, and I went, well, Joe, I started laughing, and I went, if I was to sit down with him and have that conversation, I'd have to drag Levi and Sid back and sit the 3 of them down and have that conversation all at once. And she goes, she goes, I never spoken to them about that, you know. And I said, what are we talking about here?
Are we talking about the same conversation?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the birds and the bees?
Yeah,
Are we?
are we talking about the birds and
Or
the
just
bees?
the birds?
I went, this isn't the Sullivans. It's not 1963. Like,
I don't know. Is that the
yeah, like I went. My dad. I never had that conversation. No, my dad. I never.
I've never had it.
Ever.
How weird. It'd be so weird having that conversation.
Yeah.
Well, that was what I was going to ask. As a dad, because Joe goes, that's your job. And I was like, Joe, look at what's going on.
No, that's the internet's job.
Yeah, look at what's going on. And like, I think
it's a different time. I think I did some sex ed classes at Aspley State School. That's as far as we got in.
I don't even reckon we did that.
They pushed it on to a school thing.
They do it in Year 6 now. Year 6 is when they have the chats at school. So they're across all of it. And then that's when you've got to check their cookies because
I don't know what that means.
they do extra research.
I'm not checking any cookies.
Yeah.
Check their cookies as in on the computer cookies.
Yeah, on their search engine.
Mate, I don't know what cookies are. Accept all cookies? I go, why not?
Yeah. You'll have all the cookies. You'll have extra cookies.
What cookies are.
You'll have chocolate chip cookies.
So what's the breakdown?
Well, it was just going to be my question to everyone. Well, okay, yeah, what about Johnny? Did Johnny sit you down and have the chat?
No, but I remember sitting in a sex ed class after school at Aspley State School and giggling in the front row, apparently.
Totally. Especially when you have to put the condom on the banana.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was when they got to the point when they were using terms like bananas. I was the giggling kid in the front. So that was it for me.
Yeah. So we never.
Other than that, it was Kmart catalogs, but basically.
Yeah. Kmart catalogs.
Lingerie catalogs.
So just all cotton
Kmart
briefs.
catalogs. Yeah. The Target brochures were pretty good.
Yeah.
And what was that? Oz aerobics.
Aerobics Oz style.
In the fluorescent G-strings.
Yes.
But I just thought, well, Mitch, you're kind of like, you know, I think you're such a great dad. You're such a great family guy. I was like, I wonder, as I was driving up this morning, I was I wonder if Mitch would sit down and have that discussion. No, did the king...
didn't happen.
The king didn't sit you and Lincoln
That's why he's got 4 kids.
No. And have you sat down, or will you sit down with your kids and have that conversation?
What's weird,
certainly didn't do it with his dog.
No, your youngest is the same age as my oldest.
Yeah.
And no, I haven't. We haven't.
But will you?
I've literally been thinking about it over the weekend as well.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know where I would start. Again, because I think the 12, 13-year-olds now, the head start they've got on...
I feel like they know more than you do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it'll be...
And don't worry, Mitch, they'll get the jump on you. It'll start from what you've found on their iPad that they've Googled during a sleepover on the weekend, and they're quite kind of traumatised by it, and then you have to kind of break it down. That's how it happens.
Most of mine came from schoolmate Stewie Mergler's house. You know, his parents had those cards with titty girls on them and stuff like that. You know,
Actually, Kate Chisholm knew a lot.
Yeah. I learned everything I know off Jamie Champney and Barry Lee.
Yeah. Barry Lee.
Pilbara State School. Thank you.
Why don't you get Barry? You still know Barry. Why don't you get Barry into the chat?
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
I mentioned on Friday, I went to Kingaroy for a charity event. Carl Rackerman hosted up there with, there was a cracker actually. You had Jason Ackermanis, the one and only. Mocha interviewed Acker, then Emily Seabom, and then Trevor Gilmeister, the 3. And it was a long night. 15 auction items. They raised some great money and it was excellent. But it started like 6 p.m. We all drive up, in a bit of a convoy, 3 cars. All staying at the Burke and Wills Motel. It was one of those great weekends where you're just out in the middle of Queensland.
I haven't been to Kingaroy in a long time.
And it's great. You're in the town hall and the mayor. Deb Frecklington was there. She does great work up in the South Burnett.
Wasn't she was the opposition leader or something?
Yeah, Deb's now the Attorney General, I think. Is that what I think from memory? Attorney General, Minister for Justice. I'm paraphrasing here, but she's now in the government, state government.
I love a trip as an adult where you all go in the same car together because it's
cool.
like an excursion.
Yeah.
And then you're all staying
staying in the same motel.
It was great.
And kind of the dodgier, the better.
Yeah, it was this huge motel. It has like 56 rooms, the Burke and Wills. I sent you a photo, Nick, of like, it's dead set an Australian motel in every sense of the word.
Oh, yeah, you can all drive in and park in front of your rooms.
Yeah, park in front
I
of your
love those
room.
motels.
Yeah. It was cool. It was really cool. And it was a great night. And there was a bunch of great mates of ours that were there as well. So we had a great crew. But there was a guy called Buff, not Buff Lehman. This guy called Buff was a local guy on our table. He was the loosest human being I've ever met.
That's saying something too.
He was loose. And then his mate was there. And I only caught on as the night was dragging on. It was like 11 p.m. And, Carl's still up there interviewing Gilly. And this bloke's going, hey, I own the local cinema. And like, oh, good on you. That's awesome. There's a cinema there, is there? Yeah, we're having an after party there. We're going back to the cinema for the after party. We've got everything sorted. You can tell he was proud as punch that he'd organised the after party. And word started filtering around. There's a bloody after party on at the cinema. How good is this? And then, I thought, okay, so we then all of a sudden, a bunch of us all walking through the King of Roy at 12:30 at night looking for the cinema.
That's the best.
Yeah, we find this in the cinema's this old, I think it used to be a squash centre. There's 2 squash courts still in there. But then there's 2 full-on cinemas, like dead set.
Like fancy ones.
Like I'm talking acoustically and everything. It was and he's like, do you want me to put a movie on for you? We're kind of drinking down outside the cinema, like in the common, whatever the area, but we're all drinking there and carrying on like pork chops and the DJ and everything. But yeah, put a movie on. What do you got? And he goes, I can put Megan 2 on for you if you want. Put Megan 2 on. All of a sudden, I'm sitting up there with my legs up on the front seat in front of me, watching a bit of Megan 2.
Isn't that a horror movie?
It's a kind of a. I thought it was, but it's kind of funnier than it is.
Yeah, it's more of a horror action comedy
Action
now.
comedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well,
the
Ronnie
second one.
Chang's in it, isn't he?
I don't know who was in it. I was three quarters cut by then. But,
I believe you.
But I sat there, and then there was a lovely lady. She was pregnant, but she said, "You want some popcorn?" I said, "I would love some popcorn, pregnant lady." And she went and got me some popcorn. And all of a sudden, I had some popcorn. And I thought I'm being antisocial, so I went back downstairs to where the squash courts were, where the party was. There's a DJ playing. Gaff, my little friend.
Yeah, I know Gav.
Yeah, our little friend who I talk about in the show a lot. I don't know what the word is now. I don't want to. So he's a little fella.
Do you say it's
Midget.
dwarf?
Let's just say.
Dwarf.
He grabs the movie posters that are on sale and he just starts belting people with them. and then the guy that owned the cinema, he was wearing a Jason Ackermanis jersey he'd bought at the auction, so he's just wearing that. But he also bought an actual axe with Trevor Gilmeister's signature on it. And at the start of the night, the axe had the protective cover on it. So when he was swinging it around, I wasn't that worried. But by 1 a.m. in the morning in the squash court, the protective cover's gone. So now there's just a sharp blade being swung around.
This feels like a Simon Pegg and Nick Frost movie. This feels like
honestly,
Shaun of the Dead.
we're in Kingaroy. I was not expecting this when I got in that car. Yes, on Saturday afternoon.
That's a loose night.
It was a wild night, and then the pregnant lady drove me back to the hotel.
Oh God!
Because she's the only sober one there,
She was the
clearly.
only sad one there, clearly.
Thank God.
And the dwarf's hitting everyone with posters.
He's hitting everyone with the post.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
I was just reminded by one of our callers earlier about how she sent photos or posted photos of naughty things she had on her bed, and she posted it on her Instagram by accident. It reminded me of a story that my friend told me over the holidays. It was hilarious. She'd gone to Coles to just pick up some items. Her husband was cooking dinner. So obviously he was planning to make a romantic dinner. She was out at the shops. He said, "Oh, could you please grab these couple of things?" And they were quite specific things. I think they were a particular herb that she had to get. And so she's in the herb aisle and she's trying to remember what it is. She doesn't have her glasses on and she's looking at all the herbs. And then a woman comes up to her and says, "It looks like you're struggling. What are you looking for?" And she's like, "Oh, hang on. He's written it in the list here. Let me open it." And just as she goes to open the list, her husband, who's clearly in the romantic mood,
Hasn't pained her.
A very specific photo.
Right, yes.
So she's gone, open the list, and it's just gone, bam, right in this woman's face.
Oh, my God.
This is a complete stranger.
She went
And at
aisle
this
7.
point-
You'll find that at aisle 7.
Yeah. Aisle 7 is loose. But
Oh, my God.
Like, could you imagine? And that can happen. Like, someone could send you an
It happens
unsolicited.
so easily.
Yes. And in fact, I wrote an article about on the weekend about when you go to show someone something on your phone,
Yeah.
you know what I hate is when people then grab your
Yeah.
phone.
And go, oh, no, you need to go back into a Safari or something. And I guarantee.
and then they start swiping
I
around.
guarantee if they do that, and also, how like, oh, that thing I really need that I was looking at earlier today, never there. That thing you'll really like, the thing that you need for work, whatever, it's never there. But for some reason, that screen that you looked at 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
On that one occasion, is still there. And
Don't you reckon
it will
there's
pop up on your phone in a moment's notice.
There's a reason when you go to the Apple store and you got a problem with your phone, they go,
yeah.
"We'll just take this back to the back room." Like,
Yeah.
because
I know
they're
you're going through my phone, mate. Like, I know you're into everything right now, checking out what's going on.
That's a very good point, though. And that's you
Yeah.
they're doing that for. I mean, imagine if you were like
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
hot chick.
Like, I want to see what's going on behind the scenes on.
Yes, exactly.
I never really thought of that when you send your phone in for repair.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be a prime candidate. That's
Oh, my goodness.
They'd take one look at you dancing on Oasis and go, she's got some stuff out hidden in
Oh,
the
she's got some
in
pics,
in aisle
man.
7.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.